A young woman is killed by a driver who hit her and then took off. And now police are looking for the driver responsible for this deadly hit and run.
It happened around 7:30 this morning near Chalmers and Houston Whittier on Detroit's east side. Jacqueline Francis is there live. Jacqueline, what have we learned about the victim so far this afternoon?
Grant and Rhonda, I've been in touch with the family of the woman killed. I'm told she was 26 years old. That tragic hit and run happened here at the intersection of Chalmers and Rochelle. Police say it happened around 7:30 this morning. We're told that the woman was walking when she was hit and that car taking off. Police say the vehicle that they're possibly looking for is a white Durango. They think that is the vehicle, at least at this time. We'll keep checking in with investigators as well as the victim's family and bring you the latest information as we learn it. Reporting live in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you. Certainly our hearts go out to that family this afternoon.
Absolutely, so tragic.
Well, right now, investigators are searching for a man who went missing in the water at a state park in Monroe County.
That man was yelling for help and struggling to stay afloat last night at the Sterling State Park in Frenchtown Township. Police say that he was clinging to a remote-controlled boat and went underwater about 300 feet offshore. That boat was found, but the man is still missing. The Monroe County Sheriff says that crews will be back out today to continue searching.
A portion of the lodge in Detroit was shut down as police investigated an overnight shooting on the freeway. Sky 4 was over the northbound lanes near Wyoming this morning. Police tell us it started when a driver swerved to avoid a car that was blocking traffic from an earlier crash. The victim then sideswiped the suspect's door when the victim got out to make sure everyone was okay. The victim and the suspect got into a fight and the suspect fired 2 shots. Thankfully, no one was hurt. This afternoon, the Detroit City Council is once again taking up debate over a controversial piece of technology.
It's called ShotSpotter, and it is a system that detects gunshots, the sound of gunshots. And the council wants to use COVID relief money to expand its use across Detroit. Let's get to Sean Lay. He joins us now live with where everything stands here. Sean, good afternoon.
Let's get to the very latest. Rhonda, good to see you at this noon hour. I'm monitoring the meeting going on upstairs. Public comment now going on for about an hour. Overwhelmingly, people have come out from neighborhoods to say they're in favor of ShotSpotter. We also had a protest outside, people saying it is not needed whatsoever. So far, they haven't gotten to a vote. That's key, but the debate rages on.
Surveillance is not safety. We have drones in this city. We have surveillance helicopters in this city. We have Project Greenlight in this city. We have face recognition in this city. We have cell phone tracking in this city. At what point does it become enough?
More calls at this noon hour for Detroit City Council to not spend your federal tax dollars by expanding the ShotSpotter program. City Council already renewed $1.5 million to keep the program running in 2 Detroit precincts. ShotSpotter, sensors placed in neighborhoods that can identify gunfire, alert police who can get to a scene faster. Those against call it surveillance, when it actually just listens and reports gunfire locations. And those against want the public money spent on other city needs. Police and the mayor have been pushing for ShotSpotter, saying police need to add the tool to help them in hopes of reducing shootings and homicides. Detroit City Council, they have the final say on ShotSpotter. It has delayed voting on it to gather more data and look for other sources of funding. But happening right now, more public comment, people wanting to share their opinion and personal stories, why they want it or why they do not want it. The bottom line again, council has the final say. Will today be the day they vote? That's what we're watching for you. I'm live downtown. Sean Lay, Local 4. Back to you.
All right, Sean, we'll see what happens today. Thank you for monitoring that for us.
Well, turning now to our forewarned weather, we take a live look here. I believe it should be out at Ann Arbor. Oh, it's over Detroit. I'm just being told here. There it is, across the river from Windsor.
Beautiful.
Beautiful day for us. Some warmer temps because things, they are a-changin'.
Yeah, you need to get out there and enjoy it while it lasts. A full sky of sunshine, Brandon. I don't even see a cloud in the sky right now.
Very heavenly, gorgeous, in fact, and no secrets. We've been Already calling this the pick day of the week, but be forewarned. We do have changes coming. 70, Metro 71, Lapeer 70 in Flint, 69 degrees Mount Clemens. A little bit better than the last day or so. Even on a nice Monday, we are looking at temperatures 8 to 12 degrees warmer than we were at noon yesterday. Help from a nice little wind here out of the southwest, anywhere from 7 to 17 miles an hour. And our temperatures are going to 76 degrees, maybe a little warmer. Dare I say flirting with 80. Probably get there if we didn't have the stream of high clouds late afternoon into the evening. Don't have much here on Exact Track 4D radar. We're going to actually, what am I going to do? I'm going to cancel out of this. Want to widen the view just a little bit here and track this a little bit more. There we go. Widen the view. We've got about 300 miles or so from our showers that are approaching. They will be coming later tonight. So coming up, we will track rain as it arrives closer to midnight.
Beautiful day on tap. Thank you, Brandon. Here at noon, Michigan's largest hospital system has a new name. Beaumont Health and Spectrum Health announced their plans to merge into one major healthcare system last year. They will now go by Corewell Health, and this is a look at the new logo you need to get used to. The health system says that the name was inspired by thousands of ideas from staff members. The branding and new name will be rolled out in phases over the next 2 years.
Turning to the war in Ukraine, Russian missile strikes are continuing today. Missiles hit a school, medical facility, and apartment buildings in the cities in the southeast part of the country. It comes after attacks yesterday that killed at least 11 people. As Bree Jackson reports from Washington, President Biden has talked with Ukraine's president about these latest attacks.
President Biden is pledging to help Ukraine defend itself and renewing calls for Russia to withdraw from Ukraine. This as Russia's President Vladimir Putin vows to attack again. Ukraine under fire and a second wave of missile attacks. Russia launching its biggest offensive in months, smashing civilian targets, including a children's playground. The United Nations condemning the violence during an emergency session.
The entire world has once again seen the true face of the terrorist state that kills our people.
To show solidarity with Ukraine, protests are taking place across the U.S.
На один лише приклад нашої столиці.
Delivering his nightly address amid the rubble in Kyiv, Ukraine's president says Russia is trying to wipe us off the face of the earth. He's addressing G7 leaders on the situation. Russian President Vladimir Putin says the attack is in retaliation for a bridge explosion that damaged a critical supply route. Ukraine has not publicly taken responsibility for the blast, but it serves as another devastating blow to Putin's war. Thousands are fleeing Russia to avoid a recent draft.
Putin feels as though his efforts are failing. And in so many ways they are, and in particular, the ground war is going badly against him at this point.
More than 7 months into the war, and Ukraine is not backing down, instead urging allies to continue to provide military support.
We know that the fight is serious there, and we're going to keep making sure that, again, the capabilities we give them are helping them in that fight, helping them defend their territory.
President Biden promising advanced air defense systems to Ukraine and pledging to hold Russia accountable for its aggression. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin travels to Brussels today. While there, he'll meet with NATO officials and host a meeting of about 50 nations, all committed to helping provide more aid to Ukraine. In Washington, I'm Bree Jackson for NBC News.
The city of Detroit is investing in trees.
Yeah, today the city announced its plan with DTE, American Forests, and other organizations to launch the Detroit Tree Equity Partnership. It is a 5-year program to improve the city's tree canopy. The goal, plant 75,000 trees across the city in the next 5 years. And Michigan Senator Debbie Stabenow was on hand for the tree planting, saying that this means so much to the city and the environment.
This project, as everyone has said, is a lot more than just about planting trees. It's really about investing in people. It's about investing in neighborhoods. It's about the quality of life. It's about the climate crisis. When you look at this, I mean, you plant a tree, it does nothing but suck carbon out of the atmosphere.
And give you shade and look beautiful year round, especially in the fall when the colors change. The goal is to plant 15,000 trees per year to get up to the 75,000. It's expected this initiative will bring about 200 jobs as well because, of course, someone has to plant and maintain them in those neighborhoods, too.